if nothing else sticks in your spirit today, I want you to leave here with this in mind. I want you to know that God has not forgotten about you. I know that that's a simple statement, but I know we always look for something. Our ears are itching. We look for something that rhymes or something that makes us shout. But God simply says to us today that He has not forgotten about you. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what they say. I don't care what it is. He has not forgotten about you. He has not stranded you. He has not turned His back on you. He has not thrown in a towel on you because you made a mistake. He is in love with you, and He will go through to protect you. Oh, if you don't believe me, come here, Daniel. Hey, Daniel, let them know that He shut those lions' mouths up when He was in the lion's den. Oh, come here, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Oh, testify to these people right here, my family, that you was right there in the midst of the fiery furnace with them. Oh, come here, Moses. Yeah, tell him how he just let you throw the staff down and took the water away and you came through, and then used that same water to destroy your enemy. God did miraculous things for each and everyone of them right in the midst of their storms. He has fed hungry crowds, come watering wine, made the lame walk, opened blinded eyes, and He even sent His Son to be the sacrificial lamb to wash away the sins of the world. Just for you.
Good word, good word, good word.
Some of us need to be reminded, and some of us have to learn to do what Psalm 55:22 says, and that says, cast your cares on the Lord. Watch this. Then He said, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. That word shaken means stunned, knocked out, traumatized, surprised. So what you're saying is, I cast my cares on you, Mr. Luckett. I'll never be knocked out. Nope. You'll never be stunned. You'll never be traumatized or surprised. God will be with you. Right in the midst of your storm. Don't doubt. Just do it. God knows that the assignment that He has given you is going to come with some opposition, that is going to cause you some adversity, and it's going to come with some pain. But He is looking for somebody who has the faith to navigate through the storm. He is looking for somebody who is willing to do what others think is impossible. He is looking for someone who is willing to do the hard things, you know, the things that you think hard to do, but with the right perspective you can accomplish. He is looking for someone who is tired of talking about what God has placed in you to do, but ready to do it. You see, Jesus gave this assignment to go to the other side to more than one person, but Peter was the only one who had the audacity and the faith to act, to walk on the water, to do the impossible. The other side is not only a physical location, but a spiritual location. The other side is a place where you take the limits off God, where you put your guards down, put your trust and faith in Jesus, and don't doubt. Just do. You see, Peter actually stepped out when it seemed like the wrong thing to do. He was unsure, when it was uncertain, when it was his darkest hour, when it wasn't the smart, the logical thing to do. He faced the elements, the rain, the wind, the darkness, and walked on the water. We always talk about Peter. He didn't walk on the water in his own strength. He embraced what Jesus told him to do and achieved it in God's strength. The problem with us Christians is we're always trying to do things in our own strength and not waiting for God to give us to go ahead. But if He wants you to go ahead, don't doubt. Just do.